Welcome back, boys, to another FIFA 23 content review on the channel. I'm Slater, and we got a big one today. There's actually more content than I'm even showing on the screen, but we do have an 84/30 upgrade, which I will clearly, as you can tell, open in this video and tell you whether you should or should not complete it. And we have a FUTTIES Cherki SBC, and I have some insight on this guy, and I'll help you decide if you want to complete him or pass on his SBC as well. We have some upgrade content, some objective-based content as a result, so there's a lot to dive into. I'll chapter up the video. And as always, I review the content every single day. I open the pack so you can figure out if you want to open them too. Happy to review the content for you. Happy to be your FIFA guinea pig. And with that being said, if you enjoy that type of stuff, hit that like button. So if you're new to the channel, let's dive into the video today. So we're going to start with 84/30. We have to, right? I mean, that's a massive pack. I think that we've had this once as an objective reward towards one of the back end of, I don't think it was last season, but I want to say the season before that. But I can't remember for sure. But I know we've had an 84/30 at some point in the game. For context, an 84/20 is valued at a 300,000 coin pack historically in FIFA through, like, you know, team of the year spreadsheets, stuff like that. So an 84/30 would be a 450,000 coin value pack historically in FIFA. So if you want to know, like, is this good or bad value? If we go over to FUTBIN, it's priced at 291,000 coins. So it'll probably be downvoted, I'm assuming, at 90 down, 10 up. But it technically is considered, based on what we have as a community valued these packs at. We have genuinely valued these packs over time. It isn't a bad price of an SBC. The question is, should you complete it? Because it's 4 segments, and I'm going to dive into why I think you maybe should or shouldn't. So let me kind of explain this in the best way that I can. So you can do it once. It'll reset in 4 days, and you can do it again in the final 2 days that it's out. It's an 84, 85, 87, and 88 rated squad. And obviously, an 84/30, you could literally get your best player to be an 88 rated card. So it in no way, shape, or form is this a guarantee that you'll get a great card. It is a good chance to get a big player, maybe if you're a fan of some of the new FUTTIES cards or some of the cards in Batch 2. The one thing I will say is, right, you're putting in organically 44 players into the pack, right? And you're only getting 30 out of the pack. So there is a 14 overall discrepancy in terms of players you're getting back. Now, granted, what I will say is they are giving you a premium gold player pack, which is 12 gold players, a prime electrum, which is 6 gold players, a premium mix, which is 3 gold players, and then an additional mixed player pack. So you're kind of getting like 44 golds for 44 gold special base cards you're putting back in. So from that, it is a little bit of a like-to-like in that regard. But obviously, the reality is, like, you're not going to get, probably, right? You're probably not going to get like enough fodder that you'd be able to like construct this all over again. You're really shooting for a big card. I think for a lot of people at this point in the year, their clubs are so mudded that I think it's really difficult to justify. They may not be able to do it, but like I think it's really difficult for a lot of people to justify putting 44 players rated 84 overall plus into an SBC at this point in the time. So I think for a lot of people, I get it. I get why you wouldn't do this. I totally understand. I'm going to do it for you. I think if you have a really stocked club and you want to take a Hail Mary, I don't think it's a bad idea, because I think it's, you know, an 84/30 you would think has a really good chance of you hitting some sort of something, right? I mean, if you open 3 84/10s, you would hope that you would get something decent. I almost feel like with more players, you hope the variability that you'd get better players overall. So here we go, 84/30 upgrade. Let's go see, man. Let's go see. I think for most people, it will be a pass. I don't think it's like, I think the way it's being voted by the community, I think is a little bit harsh, because I do think it is something that, like, you could hit something huge on, but I think that everyone's club is just so freaking mudded, dude. I think everyone's club is in such a disarray that they can't really justify, and they hate the fact that everyone, and I get it too, EA are making every SBC 2, 3, 4 segments, which is super annoying because everyone's just like, I can't keep doing this, especially with no good upgrade system at this point in the game. So I get it 100%. Here's my 30 84 plus player pack. I don't expect anything, but we'll see if we get anything good. It is a future stars on the front end. I got kvara, the legend himself. This guy needs a FUTTIES card, probably more than anyone. None of his cards have been as good as he probably should have a card this year. His buy type's a little bit funky, but there's a 90 rated future stars kvara on the front end. Internally, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the front page walkouts. 12, 13, 14, 15 total walkouts on the front 2 pages. Okay, not bad. No FUTTIES. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 of my 30 cards were walkouts, which I actually think is probably a really good return comparatively to what some other people might get. 2/3 of an 84/10 being a walkout is pretty good, actually, at the end of the day. You know, like I said, but I think for a lot of people, like, if they don't get, I think the highest rated card I put into it was a 90 when I was doing this, and I ended up getting, you know what, I think fodder-wise, it wasn't bad for me, actually. You know, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, I got 4 89s, and I got 2 90s, and I got 3 88s. You know, it honestly wasn't horrible for me from a value perspective, honestly, at the end of the day. It really wasn't. You know, once again, my club is probably somewhat more mudded in some capacity because I probably lost a little bit in this category more so than I did in the top end. Nonetheless, it was fun. I enjoyed ripping it. You know, I enjoyed doing it. It was enjoyable for me to go ahead and give this thing a crack, and I had 2 more players I can throw back into SBC. So there it is, man. I think it's a toss-up. I don't think it's a 1090. I disagree with the community that it's like that horrible in SBC. I just think people don't want to do 4 squads, but it is a fun pack to open, and it's late in the year, so if you want to do it, dude, I'm not going to tell you not to. And you do get back a premium gold player pack, a prime mixie, and a premium mixed player pack, which isn't great, but it is at least something to fall back on, to the point where you will get probably 44 gold players for 44 put in. It's just a matter of finding that differentiation between I put 84s and 85s and 86s, and what did I get back at the end of the day. So there's that. Then we have Ryan Cherki. There's other content outside of Ryan Cherki, but let's go kick into this SBC. So I want to say really quick, he's not a premium card, but he is 5-star, 5-star. He can play cam, left mid, striker, and left wing, which is brilliant versatility on the card. It really is. High, medium, left-footed, right? There's a lot to like about the card. He's got 99 shot power, which is going to really overcompensate his 90 finishing alongside 94 attack positioning with 98 acceleration. We love that. Sprint speed could use a little bit of a boost. Nice of vision, nice of a short pass is really nice. Long pass, not ideal for a cam card. Nice agility, 97 bounce, 87 reactions. Oh, you already know where I'm going. If you've watched one of these videos, I'm warming up. You already can tell I'm going to put a Maestro on this dude. Now, granted, I typically like a Maestro because it helps the shot power too. I'm going to assume we're going to do a Maestro anyways because the reactions are so low and that's the biggest boost we can get there. But we'll see in the footbin aspect what we want to do. 96 ball control, 98 dribbling, 91 composure with 90 stamina, 80 strength, and 80 aggression. So there's a lot to like about this card. Flair, outside the foot, chip shot, and technical dribbler. What I want to say is, as we go dive into the price here, which is an 86 at team of the week or team of the season, team of the week, and then an 88 is a small rare gold player pack and a prime mixie back, which is whatever, mini 50K, and then this. I'm going to tell you right now, I think it's great value. I'm going to tell you that instantly. I think it's great value. First of all, it's a 5-5 French Ligue 1 player, which is really cool, who has great versatility, cam, striker, left wing, right? Left mid as well, too, I think. So I think the SBC is really good value. He's downvoted, and I'm going to tell you what, man, people have not used this other version of this card. People, if you watch this, you're going to get a little bit of a sneak preview on what a Ryan Cherki card can do because I've used Ryan Cherki's Future Stars. Okay, and if you're like, who the hell is this guy telling me stuff? Listen, I'm not like a pro, but I finish like, if I have a main team, at least 16 plus wins in the weekend league every single weekend. So I know how to play a little bit. I'm not saying I'm a pro. I'm not saying I'm Tex, but like I can hang and I know what's going on in this game a little bit. The Ryan Cherki Future Stars card when he was released was one of the most, for all the cards I've used in FIFA, one of the most, like, he felt uniquely and actively different than every other card in the game at the time he was released. There's just something about the way he dribbles, his, like, jamminess, his ability to recover the ball, his smoothness and transition. Like, Ryan Cherki's Future Stars card, which is right here, and this card has 7 more pace, 6 more shooting, 8 more passing, 4 more dribbling, 21 more defending, and 12 more physical, which obviously it should have a big boost. That card was a long time ago. I'm just saying, I don't think a lot of people got the opportunity to use this card, and especially if they did, it's probably after he had already been maybe at his, like, peak meta. I was able to use this card when he was really, like, just out. I'm telling you, dude, that guy was such a brilliant player, just felt uniquely so his own, that I'm full guaranteeing you that this card will feel fantastic. I don't even need to play the game to know. I've already tried them. A lot of times people just have, if you've used a player and their body type, do you know how they are in game? And I'm telling you right now that Ryan Cherki, who apparently is a stocky body type, I'm telling you right now, he just feels great. I'm willing to take a risk, and I'm willing to put my content reviewing reputation on the fact that this card will feel really good in game. I just feel like that's going to be the case. I wish he had some better stats in some certain areas. Don't get me wrong, because I really want to boost his sprint speed, and I really want to boost his reactions. And I'd love to boost his strengths. Like, part of me thinks like, oh, maybe I should put a hawk on him because I'd love to put his strength and aggression up, boost that finishing and attack positioning, and then help the pace split. Like, that is a really nice opportunity for us. It makes him a 96 rated cam, which he's a 96 rated player, so it is what it is. but it's hard for me to think that 87 reactions is still good enough at this point in the year. I'm willing to assume that 91 sprint speed and 90 acceleration is good enough. And I'm willing to say that I'm willing to lose the shot power boost that I would typically get from a Maestro to make him 8 more over on long passing, which I think we really need to do, especially for a cam, right? We want to have a guy who can really distribute a long ball with 99 vision, and then on top of that, 95 reactions with 99 dribbling. I'm willing to bet that he will be better than what you expect him to be. And I'm willing to bet that at 186,000 coins for a French Ligue 1 player, which I think for a lot of people is very easy to link in this game, that although 70% of the people are sleeping on this card and saying this is bad value, I'm going to tell you right now, at a 5-star French Ligue 1 card with those stats and what he typically has felt like at previous iterations of this game, I'm giving my personal yes. I think it's a great value SBC. I have a feeling he'll be fantastic in game. I'm going to complete this SBC as well and use him for sure. I just loved his previous card so much that I feel a need to try and get this card into my team. So there he is. Ryan Cherki, Footies, is out. Then, although I didn't have it up here originally, we do have new content in the daily silver and daily bronze upgrades, which will kick Ryan Cherki out of here. Granted, they say XP to them because if you complete one of these each, you do get an XP bonus. And they're really great. So we've had these out before. I believe it was we had like one of these out before when you could like stack these and you could do them into other upgrades. So I'm praying tomorrow it would only make sense that EA would drop something like this where you get 24 bronze player 7 rare and this 24, silver player 7 rare. It would only make sense that EA are finally going to give us the upgrade content we deserve, which is something like 81 double upgrades. We've had in the past during this time of the year where they've done like 81 double upgrades for like a 74 rated team that required a lot of silver. So I could see that being potentially where this ends up trending towards. What I would tell you is if you can take 5 minutes out of your day, I know it's August and maybe you don't want to grind the game at all. You should do both of these 3 times a day because it's just a phenomenal SBC. They're both one segment, right? Earners pack contain 24 bronze players, 7 rares. You do it 3 times a day for 18 days. Internally, it costs you a bronze squad, which is you need 3 bronze players. You need 3 bronze players total for 24 bronze players back, right? Which is just obviously a phenomenal SBC. Like you don't need to be a genius to know that one. And then you go to the silver upgrade, which is 24 silver players, 7 rare. And by the way, if you don't know, there are a handful of cards right now that are out in this game that are like in the Footies batch that are silver cards at base. So you could literally pack specials from this. Like, I don't think that's even that crazy of a thing to assume. I'll do like a couple of these right now in the video. Like, I don't think it's absurd that you would, first of all, you should just do it, right? You should always do, someone says, hey, give me 3 players of no value for 24 players is the most simple, yes, I want to get this done SBC. Oh, I can't open it. I have freaking Gay and Kudus. I'm sorry, I can't open it. Just trust me in knowing not only could you easily just do that every day to help your club, like I'm telling you, there are a ton of cards right now that are out in the game that are like Mickey Vanden, whatever, he's a future star, Anthony Alenga, future star. Like there's a lot of those type of cards that you could get back from this pack. So not only could you be helping your club just stock up and you could use those silvers, hopefully starting tomorrow, to really, really upgrade your club. That'd be fantastic. You can also use those silvers. If we don't get anything else, you could also use those silvers for, where is this thing? This one right here, which is the ultimate silver upgrade, which if you want to just, today, if you're like getting duplicates, you can throw your silvers into this, get yourself 8 gold common players back that you can then internally put into like the 80+ player pick, right? So it's a fantastic SBC grind option for us. And if we get great upgrade content tomorrow, this could be the type of stuff that really starts to make Footies a lot more enjoyable. Ideally, they even up. It's going to be a while till they do it, sadly, but I'd love this was up to like 5 or 10 a day would be fantastic. But like, they're going to give you some sort of supplemental grind, hopefully, in Footies that we've been desperately needing the entirety of this promo. So there's all the content today that I can tell. Let me go see if there's any objective content. This I have not looked at. Footies Cup, which has obviously been here already. I'm on my second account, so I don't really have a lot of this stuff checked off in terms of completing anything. I think we're good here. And I think in the milestone category, my guess is that we are also, yeah. That's all she wrote. 84 by 30. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit the like button, sub if you're new. And I'm telling you right now, I will once again say, I'm willing to stake my reputation on the fact that this card will be overlooked and will end up being a really nice card. I'm sure you'll see an Inception review. Made my boy Milky Dino. Shout out to him, dude. If you haven't checked him out, he's fantastic. He's got the best hair in the FIFA community. and he does like 60-second reviews on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, stuff like that. He's awesome too. Shout out to Milky. They'll do a review on this guy. I'm telling you right now, as someone who's used his previous cards, I'm willing to bet that he's a dog. That's a certified dog from Slatey Baby. I can tell you that much right now. Thanks for watching. Have a great little Sunday. Peace.